The scene of an avoidable tragedy. Amidst the twisted metal and shattered glass of the 6:38 train from Aberdeen to Glasgow, 3 people lost their lives. They were driver Brett McCullough, conductor Donald Dinnie, and a passenger, Christopher Stuchbury. 6 others were injured. At Aberdeen High Court, Network Rail pled guilty to a series of health and safety failings that contributed to the disaster.
Having undertaken all these exercises, I have decided that had this matter gone to trial, I would have imposed a fine of £10 million. I am satisfied that it would be wrong not to give full recognition to the considerable efforts which have been made to resolve the matter. A discount of about the same order should be afforded, and the fine which I impose is £6,700,000.
The rain that day was described in court as biblical. These pictures show flooded tracks close to the scene of the crash. In this reconstruction by accident investigators, we see the train hit debris that's been washed onto the line. It derails, strikes a bridge, and one of the carriages veers down a steep embankment, with deadly consequences. Here in court, Network Rail accepted guilt on a number of counts. That they'd failed to warn the driver the track was dangerous, that they'd failed to tell him to reduce the speed of the train, and also that there'd been a series of both construction and maintenance failings that allowed heavy rain to wash debris onto the line. Outside court, a lawyer read a brief statement on behalf of Mr. Stuchbury's family.
The level of incompetence and negligence which became apparent through this investigation beggars belief. This accident was preventable. There are no words to express the heartbreak and loss we endure on a daily basis.
For the few caught up in this disaster, it could hardly have been worse. But it's frightening to imagine, had it not been during a coronavirus lockdown on this otherwise busy route, the scale of the tragedy that might have occurred. Matthew Thompson, Sky News, Aberdeen.